everybody, welcome to The Colors of Beauty by Elle. I'm Isabel. Welcome back and welcome all of you that are new with me. Today I am doing another update on my braces. This is a journey that I've been going through since February. So I hadn't come on here for like a couple of months on, for an update or whatever, because there was really not much to talk about, just some stuff here and there. So I'm going to tell you what's been going on. So what has been going on? So when I had gone to the orthodontist for a couple times since the last time I saw you guys, just because I was having issues with a certain tooth that was real mobile. I don't know if I told you guys this or not, I forgot, but I'll tell you again. I had a tooth way in the back, the very, very last molar that I had. They had put a bite block on it, and what that is, it kind of builds up. It's kind of like a little residue thing. It's like this. And what it is that it prevents you from biting down on your braces on the bottom, and on your wire. If your bite isn't, sorry about my nails, if your bite isn't straight or whatever, they put those on so you don't bite the other ones down or off. So anyways, that one was real mobile, and so they took that bite block off. They took it out, and then they didn't. They disconnected the wire on just that one, the very, very back one, so that the tooth can get more stabilized, because it was like affecting. It was just way too mobile. That's all I can say. It was way too mobile. So then, and then I went back, a little bit later, and then they did put in the wire. So they reconnected the wire, so all of that is good now. The tooth is stable now, and it's just moving just a tiny bit, the way it should be moving, the way it should be acting, I guess. So then what they did was they took the power chains off the top portion of my teeth, so I have no power chain on the top. See? So then he decided to put the power chain on the bottom. So before it was, I didn't have a power chain on the bottom, and then I had one on the top, and now I have one on the bottom and not on the top. So I chose pink again for the color, because I like it. I like pink. And so that's what I did. I chose the pink one. So what they did was then they put the power chain in there, and then what had happened, this happened all like in the week that I went to go get the power chain off, and then the power chain on the bottom. A couple days later, my power chain broke. It in half, like right on this tooth right here. Where is it? Right here. So it broke, it snapped, or I don't know what happened. So then I went back, and then they connected another power chain from that one to somewhere. So I have like two of them connected. This one and that one. So I have two power chains, one on top of the other. So I guess they just want to bring this bottom portion out, in and out a little bit. So then what he did too was, because the bottom teeth right here, these two teeth right here, they were coming close together, but they were doing this, like, you know what I mean? Like they were causing a little triangle at the bottom of my tooth. So what he had to do was kind of make a space between it, just a small space between my two teeth here. See, you can see that space is still there. So then he did that, and he said it's because he didn't want that triangle there. So he made the space here, and so that's gonna bring the teeth like this instead of like that. So there's no space in the very bottom, which I can see that it's been moving now, you know, closing. So it's been looking pretty good. So then that was in that visit. And then like I went again I broke another wire on the bottom in the same spot over here. So what's happening is I'm biting so hard because I clench my mouth so hard, and it's just, it bothers me that I do that, but I'm not aware of it. I'm trying to be more conscious of it, but it's just so like, I don't know, when I get stressed out, or when I sleep too, because I just clench. I'm a clencher. Jaws of life. So this one I did on my sleep. So when I woke up in the morning, I went to bed, and then when I woke up, I was brushing my teeth, and out comes the wire. I left it in the other room. I saved it, but I didn't bring it with me here. But it's a good chunk of, you know, a good size, about like that, you know. So it's right here. It goes from this tooth to this tooth. Okay, sorry I'm up close and personal, but I wanted to show you guys what it looks like. And so I broke it off, and then I went back to the orthodontist, and I told, you know, and he's decided, I have new lipstick on me. He decided to leave that off. He didn't replace the wire in the bottom. He says, you know what, I'm gonna leave it off because we'll address that at a later time, because that tooth isn't really that bad right now. He said he's got bigger fish to fry on the other places in my mouth. I can see that this tooth here is kind of like wonky. It's kind of like sticking out, so I'm thinking he's going to fix that. Oh, and so what he did about the wire, anyway, I'm digressing to a different, anyways, what he did about the wire was he left it off, and he left the power chain on in the bottom, and he built up that the bite block a little bit more. So he built it up a little bit more, and then he put another bite block on the bottom. I had the one on top, remember, the one they took out? So now they have it on the bottom because my teeth are moving forward. So they put it here. That pink thing right there. He just wanted it just a little bit, enough so that my when I close my teeth, my mouth or my teeth, that it doesn't hit here. Okay, so the front teeth don't hit here. So that's why he had them do that. See my sanitizer here, so I can keep putting my hands in my mouth. And then what else did he do? yeah, so he's leaving that. He put that on, he built that up, he left off the wire. So, you know, when I went to go get my power chain in and the bottom, that was really uncomfortable, a little bit uncomfortable, because he had to like stretch it all the way to over here. So the next day I was supposed to go get my teeth cleaned, and I didn't because I was so sore. My mouth was so sore. So I did take some Tylenol for that, because that was, you know, a little bit of a sore issue there. So I called my regular dentist and I told him that I needed to reschedule because my mouth was too sore. And then after that, then that happened. Them taking, you know, me biting the wire off, and then the bite blocks, and then so here I am today. This is up to date to now. So I've been noticing that my teeth have been shifting, like they get, you know, like my gap here. It's kind of odd because one, you know, sometimes it looks like it's closing, and then the other times it's separating, and then sometimes this is up. This tooth right here is a wonky tooth, which I never had before, so I'm not sure what's going on with that one. Oh, but I forgot to tell you guys that he did move the brackets, position some of the brackets. He did reposition this bracket here on this tooth, the wonky tooth. I don't know what he did. I think he put it more towards the back instead of the front or the middle or something. I don't know. So he moved that one, and then he repositioned the two front teeth brackets. I think they were lower, and so he repositioned them a little bit higher, I think, and also this one here. So he did reposition the four brackets, and he said it's now. I was asking him why it's doing that, why it closes and why it opens, the spaces, and he said it's just because it's all made to do that, because he's trying to position it. Because sometimes if they close too more like this way, then you get the triangle up on top, you know, and if they close, so you have to like reposition them and do all that. So I trust him. I don't know, you know, he's one of the best docs in the state of Arizona. Then he has, you know, been awarded again the best orthodontist. So I'm trusting him. So anyways, I trust my orthodontist. So I can totally tell that this right here has gotten a lot closer. So that's good. And this one here has gotten closer too. Now this one's been kind of like going and then my gaps, of course, been in and out, and then so yeah, so that's what's been going on with my braces, on updating you guys with it. So I don't go again unless something happens, you know, like I break something or something comes off, or I got a pokey, you know. A pokey is when your wire, you know, starts to get tighter, and then you have like a little pokey back here. They have to snip it. So that's a pokey. That they call it a pokey too. It's kind of funny. Anyways, you guys, so that's my update on my braces. So it's really not very eventful, but yet it is kind of, I don't know. but that's been happening to me. And also, you know, I've been as my teeth have been moving, it's been getting you know, it's kind of rubbing on different parts of my mouth in the inside that I haven't noticed before. You know, like first it would rub here, and then now it's rubbing here, and then, you know, it's kind of weird because you could totally tell. For me, I can anyways, when your teeth are moving because of this, you know, where it starts to rub a little bit and then it goes away because you get used to it. But it's not as bad as it was when I first got my braces, so that's reassuring for anyone who is getting braces, you know, or who has braces for the first time. So it doesn't really, you know, I don't know, for me anyways, I don't really feel it as much as I used to. So yeah, but I still like get thirsty a lot for some reason. My mouth gets dry all the time, so I've been drinking water a lot, and gosh, it's been weird. I guess not. I guess water's good, but anyways. So anyways, you guys, thanks for listening and putting up with my nail polish. I was like trying to figure out which nail polish I wanted, so I was like over here in my nail polish place, and I was putting on nail polish and I forgot to like take it off. So right now I have this on my toes, so that's, I really like that color. And but I need to go take this off because it looks looks weird, looks gross. It looks cheap. I'm just cheap. Not that you can do whatever you want, but for me, I just don't like that. Anyways, you guys, I hope you got something out of it, or if we have something relatable, you know, with the biting off the, you know, the power chains and the wires. I feel like sometimes I'm like, I keep thinking to myself, it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it. All the time. So anyways, you guys, I hope you guys have a beautiful, colorful day. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below. And yeah, look around you and enjoy all of the colors of beauty. And I will see you in my next video. Okay? Bye. Subscribe.